Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another planning video. This week I'm going to be planning for the 3rd to the 9th of June, so the first week of winter, and I'm going to be using this kit that I picked up from Planner Choco. It's called the City Chill kit, I believe. Now this is the mini kit format, so it's not the entire full kit, but I think this will be plenty for how I plan and the size of my planner inserts as well. It also came with a few freebies that match the kit really well, so I will probably end up using a few of those. I've also got these two washies. I don't really use that blue one, but I use that silver Simply Gilded one quite a bit. And I've got a lot of silver foiled stickers from Monique Plans, featuring the ones, the Created by Emma branch of Monique Plans, or their collaboration rather. Now to get started, I'm just going to lay down the bottom washi. You can see there's kind of two sections to the one that came in the kit. One, obviously the patterned one at the bottom, which I'm going to use, and then the top half is like a bow, almost like a faux Simply Gilded bow washi strip, and I'm like, well, I have the real thing and it's foiled, so I might as well use that in place, and I'm going to try and bring in quite a bit of silver foil in this one as well, so might as well use it. And once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and pop the date covers down. There weren't any dots with this kit, and I don't know, for some reason in my stash this was just the week that I would either only have half of it or I'd have none of it, or yeah, it was just a bit of a disaster trying to find the date dots, so I end up just writing them in with my pen, but I think it looks fine. Then underneath I start with some of these washi strips. There wasn't a ton of headers or washi strips in this kit. There was only the 3 thin ones like this, and then these little bow ones that came on the page with the full boxes. I think it looked cute. I don't know, it was just a bit much for me, so I end up using a really thin black washi with white polka dots. I think it's from Kmart. I got it ages ago, and I actually finished the roll doing this, which is the first time I've ever finished a roll of washi tape. There was just enough to do the whole week, and then I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I'm that sold on it. I think it might be a bit too dark. I know I have a silver glitter kind of tape, but I couldn't find it this day, but if I do I might end up changing this out. Now on Monday I wanted to start off by marking my work time, and there were the really cute work script stickers in this Created by Emma sheet that I wanted to use. So I start off just by putting a flag down and then layering the work sticker over the top. There's a little gap underneath, and it'll give me enough room to write my shift time in, and I just kept continuing to lay these out the same throughout the week. I think it looks really cute. Then I'm just going to go ahead and pop down this full box. I try and use one of the washi strips that I had peeled up at the top of this. I do end up changing this a bit later in the video and adding in another foiled sticker, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and make a to-do list at the bottom of the page. I just used the little meal icon at the bottom, and then used one of the washi strips, but there was no to-do headers, so I layered over these silver foil to-do script stickers, which I think looked really cute, and then just used 2 little little bow circle, I don't know if you can really see the bow on there, little icons just as little checkpoints on there. Now there was a double box scene in this kit, and I really wanted to use it, but I thought it might look a bit funny on the second half of the week because I only have room for 2 full boxes, and I didn't want just the scene, if that makes any sense. So I wanted to use that on Tuesday and Wednesday, and as you can see I just put it at the bottom. I'm going in and marking work on Wednesday. I don't work on Tuesdays anymore. I have placement, which is super exciting. Unfortunately, no placement sticker on this sheet, so I had to use a half box to mark that in. But first off, I needed to mark that my rent was due. So I used this cute little bill due sticker and just put a little house icon over the top. Then I'm using this half box underneath, and that's just to mark in my placement time. I used this cute little bow sticker underneath just to remind myself for the things that I have to bring to placement. Underneath that I just use another quarter box or appointment label just in between to fill up that space. Now moving on to Wednesday, I had another bill due sticker that I wanted to use, but I don't know, I think it just looked really funny having 2 boxes the exact same size next to each other when we already had the full box scene. I do end up pulling that bill due sticker up, But for the meantime, I just make a to-do list. So I'm using some of the leftover bottom washi and just trimming that down and adding the same silver to-do script over the top. And then I'm just trimming down one of the heart checklists underneath. Now my undo gets a bit of a workout in this video. I end up pulling up quite a few things and rearranging them. I do really like undo. I don't know, it says on the label that it doesn't leave sticky residue, but I find that it does. But a solution I've found to that is just to use an eraser over it, and I find that that gets all the residue up off the page. After I mark in my work time for Thursday, just the same as I did for Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to go back to that gap above the full box and just put in one of these cute little bow, like a spacer kind of sticker. Put one in there. I do end up using one of these on Monday after I get rid of that washi strip above the full box as well. Okay, so back to Thursday. I use a half box underneath the full box. This is just to mark in some new releases that both of the stores that I do PR for on Instagram have their new releases. It makes it super easy that they come out on the same day because I can put it in the one sticker. Underneath that, I go in again, try and use some extra boxes and things like that, but I end up pulling this box up with a little laptop, moving it to the bottom and using another one of those little bow spaces in between the gap. On Friday, I'm just putting the full box up at the top of the page. I just thought it would look a bit heavy if I had it running along the bottom, and I don't know, I wanted to space it out a bit. So then at the bottom you can see I'm putting down a half box and another one of these silver script stickers from the Created by Emma collection at Monique Plans. That is a mouthful. But I don't really like how it turned out. I don't know, I think there was a bit too much white space at the top of the sticker. So I end up taking that off. It all came up fine, putting down one of the flags and then just putting the Plan Next Week sticker over the top, similar to how I marked in like the work days. Then I just wanted to make myself a little bit of a to-do list. So I just used the heart checklist, trim it down and make another one of the to-do headers. I had a little trouble with spacing on this day as well, so I end up having to move things around, and I do add in another one of those little bow stickers too. While I am waiting for the rest of the Friday page to dry, I wanted to mark in that I need to do my grocery shopping on Saturday, so I'm just using this half box. On Saturday, I like to put the stickers a bit further down and closer to the date sticker for Sunday. I just feel like there's a lot of space in there and it could be utilized a little better by putting a sticker over the top. I'm going to try the layering again, so I found a cute little shopping trolley icon and then I put the grocery run sticker over the top, but I do it a bit higher and I like how that turns out a lot more. Then I have this cute little coffee sticker from Happy Dyer. That's just to mark in that on Saturdays I usually have breakfast or at least a coffee with my boyfriend. We do live together, but it gets so busy during the week that it's nice to mark out that time that we always spend together. Underneath, I just wanted to make myself another to-do list. So I'm using the same process I've been using for the rest of the spread. And then underneath, I just use a little pink circle dot icon and this little laptop sticker as well. Sunday, I'm just marking in my work time the exact same way I did for the rest of the week. And I really like how this looked. I really loved these work stickers. They're a bit different to anything else I've ever seen, so I will probably be hitting up the Monique Plans store for some sheets, at least of the work stickers on their own. Now at the bottom, I'm just putting a little quarter box. For some reason, I don't know why, I like to end Sunday with a box sticker. I just think it rounds it out a little bit more, because obviously at the bottom of Monday you have the like washi there. I don't know, it's like a weird complex I have. Then I'm just making another to-do list. I'm using a little bow icon and another little like dot bullet point icon there as well. Now you can see I'm just filling in the dates on the sticker. It's on a matte paper, so super easy to write on, just like a normal kind of like label sticker paper. And then I have these little tiny silver foiled heart and star stickers from Monique Plans as well. And I'm just adding these throughout the spread anywhere that I think could use one. I don't know, I think it's fun trying to find a place in a full box to put these little foiled stickers, and I think it really adds to the spread. And I don't know, I was going a bit all out with the silver this week. But that is it from me. I really love how this spread turned out. I feel like it's very wintry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!